And I'm like, all right, guys, welcome back. It's been a while since I've done a video. There's been a lot of stuff going on out in the world, which I hope every one of you are doing good, staying safe, uh, still working. Um, just all in all, I hope you are all doing well. Um, got some comic books, obviously, as the title says, comics, comics, comics. I just haven't been feeling up to doing a video, but I do today. So why not? Uh, Most of these obviously are going to pretty much be all from tfaw.com. I'll put the link in the description. They are, I wouldn't say doing a lot of new stuff, but they are starting to put a larger variety of, I wouldn't say exclusives, but variants out to choose from. Um, and I did get some of those. Uh, Maybe someday soon they'll start having their own exclusives. I don't think really they have that I've seen yet much of their own exclusives, and they're a pretty big shop. I mean, they got stores in various locations around. I want to say around the country. I know Milwaukee for one. Uh, in Los Angeles at Universal Studios, they have a comic store there, and I believe they have one up in Oregon, if I wasn't mistaken. So there might even be more in different locations, but those for sure that I know of. So, I mean, they're a store that's out there, and hopefully they'll start doing some exclusives. They've been around for a bit. Don't ask me exactly how long, because I don't know. So first up, this is actually a comic book that's uh, published by Nickelodeon. One of my best friends growing up, as a matter of fact, one of my first few friends when I first moved to the city I'm now living in back in 1992, and he collected comic books. I never really did much at that time. I seen that he did, and I was more into gaming at the time, so I never really like pick up comic books. Not to mention I didn't really have a lot of money or much of any money coming to me so I could do it. But this friend of mine, he became an artist. Uh, he actually did some art for a insurance company. I don't remember exactly which one, where it showed him, and then it went into his comic art style. Uh, he has done work on the show Teen Titans Go, and right now he's doing work on I think it's called the Casa Grandes on Nickelodeon. And this book that came out, it has various different stories in it with various artists, various colorists, uh, and he was one of them in there. So when the book was published, he hit me up, talked to me for a little bit, and he let me know that when this book came out, he'd sent it to me, and so pretty cool. Definitely for kids. I mean, any comic book or cartoon can be adult or kids depending on the content inside. So yeah, I read it too. Uh, so this one's called The Loud House. This is the winter special. I think there's some other ones out there with various different artists and writers, and but this one he was in it, his art and his coloring. Uh, so let me read there. So this guy's name is Ron Bradley, and let's see, I'll show you. A lot of the art is kind of similar in a way in here, but let me see if I can find where his particular stuff is. Okay, definitely pass. Okay, so um, so anyway, so this is kind of his art that he does for Nickelodeon. He can do other art styles, obviously. A good artist, I'm pretty sure, could. Um, but yeah, so and that little raccoon guy there, I guess he's a raccoon, as you can see, kind of did me a remark on the front page there. So that was really cool. That was very awesome of him. And yeah, so definitely I will be. So Ron, there's a shout out for you for anybody who watches this later and says, "Oh, Ron Bradley, okay, I'm gonna check out, what he's got going on the TV and this Nickelodeon for the kids." But Ron, thank you very much for that. That was very appreciated. Uh, Heck, I could even send this to CGC and have them, preserve it. Now we'll see. All right, now back into the actual comic stuff. Now, obviously, this is maybe 3 months worth. A lot of this stuff has already come out, so a lot of videos have already been made on it. So it's probably no big deal to anybody. But I just wanted to get a video out again, show you guys that yeah, I'm still here, still alive, still kicking. I got a lot of other stuff going on too. But this is what I got for people who like to watch this stuff. So I'm gonna start off with X-Men number 11. Nothing special, just regular cover, but you know, Wonder Woman, and this is the annual number 4. Now I had to cut down on my collection, so Wonder Woman is actually one of the ones I actually had taken off. I'm still going to be getting Ghost Spider, but Wonder Woman, I was like, yeah, I'll let that one go. I have a couple more that will be coming in, but it'll phase out. All right, next up is number Wonder Woman 761. Next up, and this is one that I kind of kicked myself with. So this is like 309, but obviously the cover to have gone was what Gunslinger Spawn, I believe it is. That was the one to go for. So I kind of missed out on that one, kicked myself. But we got another Ghost Spider. Speaking of number 10. Speaking of Spawn, what was it, back in April? I think it was April. He had a Kickstarter where he was doing classic Spawn, like that very first toy that he had put out. He basically redid it and put a comic book with it. And that should be shipping out. I thought it was this month, but I think maybe it's like next month it'll be shipping out. Well, he's got another Kickstarter that's going to be coming out soon. And this one's going to be Medieval Spawn. So, I'll be keeping an eye out for that. Everybody else, check it out too. He announced it on his Twitter and Instagram. So if you follow him, you already know. If not, there's your info. So check him out on Twitter and Instagram, Todd McFarlane. Medieval Spawn. That'll be cool. All right, next up is Batman Beyond number 46. Now, one of the other spawns that I actually liked was Manga Spawn. I had the toy. I don't have it anymore, I don't think. No, I don't. But I don't know if that one ever came out into comics. That was really cool. Batman number 97. I do have the Wings of Redemption Spawn action figure, and I still have that in its case, or in its basically its case. It's plastic store shelf, holder, basically. Next up, Amazing Spider-Man number 47. So I'm pretty sure I said this on here before too. Back when the Wings of Redemption Spawn cover originally came out, I had actually written something to Todd McFarlane, and it got published in there. All right, next up, Batman number 98. Harley and Punchline going at it. Well, Batman trying to break it up. I think I would have sat back for a little bit and watched that one go down. All right, next up is Miles Morales Spider-Man Outlaw 18. Nothing too special about these covers. They're just the regular ones. But there's some stuff coming up. All right, Web of Venom Wrath number 1. Speaking about Wrath, Venom, Ghost Spider, if you guys haven't heard either, there's going to be a Venom versus Carnage coming out. I think it was November as well. I think it's going to be a 4 or 5 part series. So really cool looking cover on just the basic one, I guess, that they had showed, but that's going to be some cool stuff. All right, Wonder Woman 762. Amazing Spider-Man 48. Stacking up the comics on the side, they're starting to slip. All right, Darth Vader number 5. Fizzle. You know, I just noticed that for the first time. His blade goes from red to blue. That's pretty cool. Speaking of lightsabers, I don't know if you guys have seen. It was on TikTok, and I think there's a YouTube video on it too of those guys who are making a plasma lightsaber, and it looks pretty cool. Uh, Definitely cuts through stuff. Obviously, there's a plasma pack, kind of like. Well, when was it? Was it back in the old Republic? I don't remember. I unfortunately never went back that far, but I do know that in like some of the earlier days of the lightsabers, they actually had to have a battery pack. I guess they didn't have a kyber crystal to power it or something. Uh, then number 28. But I mean, that was that's pretty cool that they're working on the technology of a lightsaber, even though it's plasma. Uh, it doesn't come obviously to a point like a sword would. It's more like looking like a flame, but it's pretty cool when they get it when it stretches out. So check that out if you haven't seen it. All right, X-Men number 12. Let's stay. Stay. I don't think the next one's going to stay. All right, this one is the J.J. Abrams Spider-Man number 4. And this one is a dedication or what do you call it? Not an homage, but a shout out to Chadwick Boseman who passed away. So there's that one. Start setting this in a different spot. Batman Beyond number 47. I'm sticking with this one. This is not one of the ones I cut. I think this is going to be a good one to keep going on with. Batman number 99. All right, now the stuff I'm going to get into now is actually the stuff I got today. So this is pretty much brand new stuff that you guys probably still already got already, but since I have to wait for it, it is what it is. Amazing Spider-Man number 49, number 850. And this is a thick book, man. Thick. Like them thick. Slap some gravy on that biscuit. So that's cool. This is obviously the regular cover. And I had to get this cover. This is a badass cover. I'm going to send this one to get graded. Since it's a thick book, it's, bound to come back a nice grade. Normal spine, not spine, but a corner, little flaps. Other than that, looks crisp. All right. All right, next up, another thick book. Batman number 100. 100. It's pretty thick. It's kind of hard to tell, but really, there's no. Oh yeah, there's writing over there in that corner. Okay, so that's another pancake right there. Next up is Miles Morales Spider-Man number 19. Now I can't remember if I dropped this or if I keeping up with it because I am behind on it. I don't even remember what number I started at. I think I started with some room to fill in, but I don't remember how much room I left. But I think just for the sake of cutting down on what I'm getting, I think I cut it out. I could be wrong. Now, next up, Spawn 310. So that guy, that cover on 309 is what I guess I should have got at that time, but I did not. So I got it here. But that's not the only one I got a 310. Oh no, I jumped on this one. So yeah, Ninja Spawn. You're probably thinking, but Comics 559. I mean, that's cool and all, cool color, but you're supposed to get the black and white one because that was the one that's gonna, catch people's eyes. Well, fine, I got it. To be quite honest, that actually looks freaking sweeter than the colored one. And you can just see so much more detail. Oh yeah. This one came in looking really good too. Nice and sharp. Now correct me if I'm wrong, and I might be. Todd McFarlane doesn't use Diamond, does he? Somebody can answer that. I don't think he does anymore. I think he uses somebody else. Because I noticed like his books, especially in the corners, are a lot cleaner. Much, much cleaner. So that'd be cool. All right. Last, certainly not least. Well, I guess I don't know. Don't listen to me. Wonder Woman 763. So that's it. That is all. Now I know some of the upcoming Wonder Woman should be variant editions because I typed in that I wanted the variant ones. So then I have to go through and read out the ones I actually don't want, so that way I don't end up spending like $500 on like 30 Wonder Woman variants. All right, guys, that is all. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Once again, stay safe. The world is still crazy right now. Don't forget to vote if you want. I'm not pressuring. Um, stay safe. Stay safe. Stay safe. And see you next time. It might be the next time I get comics. It might be a couple months later. So um, go check out my friend Chaos and Comics. He does them more than I do. He does a lot more talking, a lot more reviews. Uh, he's not that handsome to look at, but he is one of my best friends. So I got to give him a plug. Go watch him. And Chris, if you watch this, I hope you're doing well. How's the wife doing? I see your post on Facebook. I know you guys are expecting again, which is awesome. Congratulations again. I think I shouted that out on the last video I did. Congratulations again. Uh, you as well. Stay safe, and hopefully next year, if this all goes away, we can get together. I'll head out there, whatever. We'll have a good time like we did last time. I'm gonna do a couple different things, like go hit up, well, definitely hit up comic shops again. Go drink, get shit faced, whatever. All right, all of you, have a good one. Bye bye. Oh, what the heck? Oh, okay then.